You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? What are we doing as a people in this world, in America? Like, for the last few days, I've been looking up at the sky, and daytime is damn near looking like nighttime. For the last few days, I've been coming out in my yard, trying to enjoy the quality of life that I gave myself through the grace of God. And you can't breathe. You literally can't breathe, and they're telling you that it's best to stay indoors because this air out here is very, very toxic because of all of the smoke. And I ask every man out there, woman out there, what kind of a future are we going to have, our kids going to have, and our grandkids going to have if we keep letting the people in power destroy this earth? How far are we going to let this go before our money that we go to work for, we barely could have survived now, that we start getting taxed from our work dollars just to breathe the air outside? This is death by design. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. Animals is going extinct. So Bill Gates, what did he come with? Crickets. Lab meat. What are we doing? The forest that gives us trees is where our oxygen comes from. Riddle me this. Tell me how you gonna breathe with no air. No air, no air. How you gonna breathe with no air? Are we that caught up on celebrities? Like with Iran, when they want to make a message or send a message to Americans, they're actually getting Legos, toys, and then putting it in a cartoon with rap music to get across to us because they're calling us childish and stupid. How far is this train wreck going to go? And the bad part about it is, y'all don't even realize all of the rich are burrowing into the earth. All of the rich have doomsday bunkers. Over in Norway, they got a doomsday vault with all of the seeds for the planet. They took the seeds out of your fruit and put it in a vault. They plan on surviving and don't have you planning on surviving. How are you going to eat without no animals? How you gonna fish in the ocean when the fish is washing up? They just dumped so much waste doo-doo into the ocean that they said you could see it from space. What are we living in? Total Recall, the movie? That we're going to sit back and we're going to watch them destroy the earth so bad, they're going to tell us that it's our fault and we're going to sit up there and accept it like children? If we don't take care of this planet, it's not going to take care of us. It's bad enough that these people know that a cycle is ending and a new one is starting. The poles are shifting. Do y'all know what that means? Storms ain't storms no more. Storms are becoming superstorms. Neighborhoods are being flooded. And we on a countdown to the big one. Could you imagine what New York is going to look like when the earthquake shakes them buildings? Y'all out here, I don't have to show y'all the skies. You can taste smoke when you breathe. You come outside, your clothes smell like smoke. Nobody's saying nothing. The thing that kills me the most is that we got all of these black celebrities all these big faces, nobody's going to talk about the earth? How you going to live on a planet that's being destroyed? How are you going to live on a planet that's on the brink of World War III? How are you going to live on a planet where there's missiles dropping everywhere? How are you going to live on a planet where the people in power are being accused of eating kids like cookies and drinking blood like milk? We in trouble. And all the money in the world ain't gonna fix this. We in trouble. And we don't have enough money. I get a little bit of money. I ain't got a doomsday bunker. I can't give y'all the answers. I don't know what's gonna happen next. We can ignore ICE running around, turning niggas' TVs off. We can ignore that. We can ignore the police with the police brutality. We can ignore all the people getting deported. We can't ignore the food shortage. We can't ignore the water shortage. We can't ignore the fact that our oxygen that we're breathing is being polluted. We can't ignore that. How long do you think you just gonna keep on looking at celebrity gossip or just scrolling or just going back and forth to work like a robot? You people really are trapped in the Matrix. Scooby-Dooby-Doo? We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Could you imagine having to ask the billionaires for water that falls out of the sky for free? We have to pay to live. We have to pay to die. We have to pay to eat. We have to pay to drive. Now we're gonna have to pay to breathe. Y'all don't see it? I just watched the video with them breaking down how they're gonna rent the sun out to certain people. What did you just say, Hassan? They're going to rent through satellites what places is going to get sun on this earth in the near close future. China has built an artificial sun to heat the earth up. The $1 million question is why? We already got a sun, right? Or do we? China has built an artificial moon to light the skies up. But we already got a moon, right? And all this is going on our watch. The people to power and power are turning HARP, CERN, Bluebeam off and on. And we don't have no say-so. They can open up portals and close portals and collide the Big Bang Theory, and we have no say-so. So in the process of them experimenting with the earth, if they destroy the earth, we can't put them in jail for crimes against humanity, or crimes against the earth, or crimes against the universe? What are we doing? We just gonna sit back and watch? I don't even know what else to say at this point in time. I don't. But I'm gonna need y'all to put it in the comment section. What are we doing? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run, and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.